CQ40, CQ40 meters, CQ. CQ40 meters, CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters, CQ. Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Calling CQ40, CQ40 meters, CQ40 meters, CQ. Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Calling CQ, listening.
Victor Alpha 2 Echo Kilo.
Was it a Victor Alpha 2 station again?
Victor Alpha 2 Echo Kilo.
Okay, got you that time. Victor Alpha 2 Echo Kilo. Mario, good evening. Thanks again for coming back to the CQ. Again, the name here is Randy, the QTH. We are 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, Missouri, central U.S. there. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm back being to you right now, so you're doing a very good job. I'm located near Montreal, Quebec, here, and just preparing for the contest and testing a couple things to make sure that everything's going fine.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hot and heavy. I got a good feeling. And I'm sure that's going to be a great turnout, and I hope it goes out real well. I do know, just even a few minutes ago, Mario 15 is still open. We did kind of roll over to 12, didn't hear anything, and there was a little bit in the distance on 10. So I think if the bands will hold like that, I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of great time over the weekend there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Of course, hopefully people will be up and willing, but I guess with the conditions that we've been seeing and the fun showing up and everything else, I think that people will be very excited and will be in to do a lot of contesting, I'm sure.
Roger, are you going to be participating over the weekend's festivities, or are you going to be just kind of back and listening?
No, I'm preparing. I'm at a contest station right now, Victor Alpha 2 United Radio, and we're setting up to make sure that we're testing a couple of final things. So Victor Alpha 2 United Radio will be the actual call sign that we're going to use.
Oh, if I'm business, well, I'll tell you, you've got a great signal here. You are a good solid 5 and 9. We don't use any preamp or anything, of course, and it's working quite well. The logger shows a straight line, almost 1,200 miles almost. So, that's a very nice little contact the first thing here in the evening. We do try to get out here in the evenings around 7 o'clock Central Time for a few hours. We also do a live stream on YouTube. We've got that up as well. We've got the channel up and going. So we thought we'd call CQ a little bit, Mario, make a few contacts, and then I'm sure we'll shut down early since a lot of people will get ready for things over the weekend there, Roger.
Well, sure so, and you're making it here fine too. Vaccine and you're peaking plus 10, so I know you're doing great. And just maybe tell me if my audio is on the right track as well to be heard.
Yeah, I think it's very clear. It's a little bit low in my receive, but again, I always tell people the audio is in the ear of the beholder. It's very audible. Don't get me wrong, and it's not hard to hear. It's a little bit low in my receive, of course. Maybe it's my headphones, but please don't take it the wrong way. It's very legible. But again, it all depends on what a person is trying to do there. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, no, I appreciate that, and I see here on the scope as well that I'm pushing more on the left side and on the middle and the right side, so I'll correct that to do some contesting. It'll be better.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, if you are interested, you can go to the channel. Go to my YouTube channel. It's up live right now, but it also records. If you want to actually hear what it sounded like for yourself, Mario. And that way you can decide if you want to make any changes or not. The channel is my call, K0RWB. You can go to YouTube in the search bar or on my QRZ page. I have a link. You can click on the link. It takes you right to the channel, and then you look for the video with today's date on it. You are the first one here of the evening, so you could start right in the beginning. Give a look and listen. You can decide for yourself if that's what you like, or if you want to make any changes there. Again, we're starting out an advocate or a professional expert on audio. We just tell you what we hear in our receive, but you could be the judge for yourself there, Roger.
Well, QSL, I did a quick change. It's probably a little bit less slow right now, QSL.
Well, it has come up a little bit in my receive. I'm getting a little bit more mid and high than in the beginning. But again, it all depends what you're trying to get done there. This radio here, of course, has an SD card capability, and I've got about 3 or 4 different audio settings, depending on what a person is trying to do, or to drag to, or or DX or what have you. And, you know, a lot of people do that well, or a lot of microphones have a switch, you know, open and narrow switch or what have you. But, again, you could always be the judge. Nobody's going to know your voice near as good as you are there, Roger.
Well, sure so. No, it seems much more like I sound usually, so I think that's, we'll try with that for now and see how it goes.
Yeah, I think, it's definitely on the right track there, no doubt. And, you know, if you were running a contest, you would have no problems having people picking you up, of course. So you're definitely on the right track. And I always thought mine sounded good until I started listening to it in the receive on the playback, and it just sounded terrible. And we were able to make a few adjustments on ours over a period of a couple of weeks. And got it to where when I listen to it now on the playbacks, it sounds like me. So better or worse, Mario, this is what I've got there. Go ahead.
Well, no, it sounds really good, though. There's you there, and I thank you for the two comments. And if I need, I'll keep your web link in mind here and have another station at home. But I might just go there and check for myself.
Yeah, that's great. Listen, I'll let you go, and good luck on the contest, getting things squared away. And again, if your signal is going to be half as good as what it is right now, I think you'll do quite well, because you definitely have a nice signal and really strong here in my receive. And by the way, thank you for the first contact. I didn't see one between us here on 40. So by all means, if you hear us out again, give us a shout, and we'll just kind of see how things are going on at that time. So anyway, you and yours have a good Friday night, and have a great weekend as well, and I hope to work you again real soon. We do appreciate, again, taking the time to give us a call. Appreciate it very much. Victor Alpha 2 Echo a Kilo, Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, Mario. 7-3.
All right, W0. You be safe out there, and we'll get you there again soon, I hope. Victor Alpha 2 Echo Kilo, sir.
All right, thanks again. You take care. Okay, I think I did hear a Whiskey Zero station. If you could try it again, please.
Yes, sir. This is Whiskey Zero Radio, Charlie Hotel, W0RCH in Colorado. Yeah, man, you have a beautiful signal. I'm receiving you red 20 over for sure. You're sounding real good.
Richard, hey, my friend. We were just talking about you the other night. Gosh, where was he? He was in Security Widefield. I had a new contact up in security, and I said, gosh, you guys are getting pretty narrow. Of course, you're not likely you could talk to each other, but I did tell him that you and I had spoken a few times, and you were down in Fountain. Well, gosh, man, you made my night. How things going out there on a Friday for you?
Man, we doing real good. I'm sitting here smelling. Have the Elmer and quite a few other brothers on, and I have a brand new radio, an IC 7300 with a How Headset mic, and I'm just trying to get out and make things right, grow. I really would like to know, in which direction are you seeing? Over?
Well, I can understand that. Hey, well, congratulations. Two terrific products, the 7300 and the headset. We had one in January, a 7300, until, gosh, I don't know, May or June, whatever it was, and then we decided to stick with one manufacturer instead of two different ones. So we went with another Yaesu product, and it gave its life to help fund a new one. But I tell you what, they're very simple radios to operate. A lot of great features for a great price. So tell me here real quick, you've got the radio. Tell me what you've got the compression set up. Tell me what you've got the mic gain set up, and then tell me if you've got any adjustments on the treble or on the bass transmit. Go ahead.
All right, Roger. I have made no adjustment. The mic gain is sitting at 50%. Other than that, I have made no adjustment whatsoever. Over.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I'll tell you what. I told you before that we've got the YouTube channel. We're up right now, so I want you to go back to this later. But here's what I'd like for you to do. If you're willing to do it, I'd like for you to try something for me. Hit your little menu button and go to compression and turn the compression on to number 1, and then come back to me so I can see what it sounds like.
Roger that.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. On the 7300s, it's small adjustments to give you big results.
Okay. I might compression one right now on the IC7300 W0RCH, over.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it sure brought up the highs a little bit. The audio is fine. When I had mine, everybody's going to be different, Richard, of course. When I had mine, I had my gain set at 20 to 25. I had compression at 1 or 2. And then inside on the transmit audio, on the transmit side, I had treble at +4, and I had bass at 0 and sometimes +1. And I wasn't running the Heil mic. I had an IC, well, it was a Heil. It's an ICM microphone, and it seemed to work real well. But again, do a few little adjustments with it. If you want to try to get a little bit more of a full range on the audio, Richard, you could kind of, adjust the transmit treble a little bit, a +2, +3, and same with the bass, kind of work around with it. But, it's such a great radio to set up transmit-wise audio. Just really hard to find that. But anyway, I'm real happy for you, man. You got a great signal, as like usual. I mean, it's good, solid 5 and 9. I mean, it's really nice to know it's working for you there, Roger.
Oh, Roger, man, you put a smile on my face. My goodness, I tell you what. My Elmer was telling me, he's the one who told me about the rigs, the mics. I mean, that's what an Elmer does, man. He also told me about your program. I am very impressed. So I'm looking forward to hearing for myself exactly what it's saying. I do appreciate you taking out the time, man. Oh, we definitely have to do this again, over.
Well, as I told you before, you're welcome back anytime. Of course, I feel like we're neighbors since I just lived up the street from you, years ago. But still, I still know the ground. I still know the area. And I think I told you, when you get 4 contacts in my log, you become a regular. Well, this is number 3. So we've got 1 more to go, and then you're going to be a regular in my log. We throw confetti. We have a big party in your name there, Roger.
Oh, we throw the confetti, and I'll bring the Snoop Dogg there, over.
Oh, man, you know it. I tell you what, we're going to have a heck of a party. It'll all be in your honor, Richard. But yeah, we're going to have a great time. Hey, really nice to hear you. You're the second contact we've had so far. We just got out here a little bit ago, about almost 15 minutes ago. And, with the big contest starting over the weekend, we wasn't sure if there's going to be anybody out or just what. So we thought we'd give it a go a little bit. We do 40 meter Fridays is what we're doing again tonight. And we'll give it a little go and see if we can make a few contacts. But boy, really great to hear you. We haven't had a chance to talk since, let's see here, the 14th is what I'm showing. So, yeah, we're about due, 7 or 8, 9 days, whatever it is. But, boy, I'm sure glad you came back this evening. And you sure made my night, and I'm really glad you've got some really great equipment there, Roger.
Well, thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. Oh, man, you just made my night. I might go give my wife a big old hug. And try to get some cookies from around it. Bless you, sir, my dear friend. I'll say 7 for now. We definitely will be coming back. And we'll talk at you soon. I'll put it back to you for Kaiser, right? W0RCH.
All right, my friend. Hey, always nice to hear you. We're going to start calling you the voice of Colorado. Every time you come on the air now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to call you the voice of Colorado. Richard, a pleasure. Thank you so much. Hey, enjoy your Friday evening. And if you're going to be in the contest this weekend, good luck to you. Again, congrats on the equipment, man. You really can't go wrong. So we'll say 7 3s for now. And by means, we'll be out again next week. If you hear us again, give us a call. Whiskey Zero, Radio Charlie Hotel, the voice of Colorado. This is Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. 7-3, Richard.
Roger, 7-3, Kilowatt Zero. Let me hear that call again. I need to make some
November. Okay, it's Kilowatt Zero Radio Whiskey Bravo. K0, red, white, and blue, Richard.
Kilowatt Zero Radio.
Kilo Foxtrot. Zero Foxtrot. X-ray Lima. Over.
Now let him clear, guys. Just hang on. Let him clear first. Hey, Richard, you take care, my friend. You have a good evening, and thanks for giving us a call. 7-3s. Okay, let's see the other station they came in there. I think it was a Kilo Foxtrot Zero. Was it Foxtrot X-ray Lima?
That's affirmative. Kilo Foxtrot Zero Foxtrot X-ray Lima. Processor. How are we sounding tonight, Randy?
I don't know, Mike. It's like usual. The band has not been very good, at least for me, this week. Last Monday was terrific. It has been up and down. We've only been out here, Mike, for just about 15 minutes. You're coming across. I heard you're really good there, right when Richard was signing off. He's out in the Front Range there in Colorado, in that little town of Fountain. But we'll look at the meter next go around. But we were able to hear you and your call when he was closing. So I guess you're doing okay then, huh?
Oh yeah, I apologize if I cut him off. I thought he was over there, but yeah, you're coming in loud and clear up here, South Dakota. Good old 5 and 9, over.
Yeah, it's no problem. No, it happens like that sometimes, Mike. You know, you just don't. And I've done it myself as well. You know, you can't hear the other side of the conversation, so don't worry about it. You know, we got it squared away. He was just finishing off, so it's okay. The meter is showing Mike about 5 and 7, 5 and 8. A little bit of noise on the band, but you know, hey, I got a good copy. No big deal.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of noise on 40 meter here the last few nights. It's kind of unusual. I'm sure if I went to 20 meter right now, there wouldn't be hardly any noise. But I hit a guy in Ontario, Canada today with my 818 at 6 watts, and he was getting me 3 and 7, over.
Yeah, that's really good. Well, before we came over here to 40, we did see a little activity on 10. We made a couple of contacts on 15. I didn't hear anything on 12, and of course 20 was doing its usual thing. We got out here just late afternoon, Mike. We were up on 15 listening to some of the Dominican Republic stations, Curacao. So we thought we'd try something different. We didn't turn the amp on. We went down to 5 watts. And we were able to make contacts running QRP. That was kind of fun. It won't be like that probably tomorrow, but it was certainly fun this afternoon there, Roger.
Yeah, that's always, you know, you feel pretty good about at least your antenna when you're making contacts at 5 or 6 watts, over.
Yeah, it really is. It's a real struggle, you know, if you're trying to hit those big pileups. But we thought, well, we'll give it a go, and if we had to turn it back on, we certainly could. But the first station was not able to hear us, but somebody else was, and they were really nice enough to do relay and said that there was a QRP station, and then they took the moment or two and did call for me, which is kind of nice. That was real nice of them to do that. And then the second contact we were able to get through pretty good, just hit the right timing. So, you know, it's just something every once in a while it's kind of fun to do. But if you're running an 817, you know what it's like. It can be a real challenge.
Oh yeah, I got an 818 actually, and I kind of got them all three. But yeah, I got my hats are off to the guy.
Well, good evening, Mark. I hope you're out there. And Andy, nice to see you guys on the live chat. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi on the chat anyway.
Yeah, my apologies. I think you said before you had an 818. It's still a struggle. I don't care how you put it, but and that's something that I'm really bad about. And I need to take more time to do that. You know, it take a little bit of time throughout the evening to set some time aside for portables and mobiles and QRPs. And sometimes you get caught up in this, you know, in this thing. Just it gets avalanche, and you just kind of run one into the other. And so I've got to kind of be aware of that. But yeah, again, I think it's a lot of fun. But you know, you got to hit your moments, and you just got to be really patient. It can be really tough sometimes.
Yeah, it was a little bit warmer here today. It was in the 60s, so I've had that set up outside, and I'm back in the house now, and I'm sure you got something to get handy. So my wife's got dinner going, so I want to thank you one more time for taking my call. I guess pretty soon here I'll hit your regular list, I hope. So it's been a great 40-year Friday.
Hey, sounds good, Mike, and thanks for giving us a call again. You know, hey, you be safe out there. You guys have a great weekend, and I know we'll talk again next week, no doubt, and we'll just kind of see what's going on. Hopefully the bands will be a little better for us as well, but you know, you kind of work what you got there. So hope things are going well for you up in Mitchell, and we'll definitely look forward to hearing back from you again next week. So thanks for giving us a call this evening, Mike. You take care. A Kilo Foxtrot 0, Foxtrot X-Ray Lima. That's Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thanks again, Mike. Take care. Okay, QRZ, any other stations, please?
November 4, Alpha, Juliet Alpha. Bravo, Yankee.
November 4, I believe it was Alpha, Juliet Alpha. Is that a Roger?
Yes, it is, Randy. November 4, Alpha, Juliet Alpha. Hello from Louisville, Kentucky.
Outstanding. Well, gosh, you know what? I hope the rest of the station tonight have a signal like yours, Rick. It sounds terrific. So how are things in Louisville?
Well, a little rainy this evening. It was a cool day, mostly cloudy, a little peak of sun here and there. But rain's back, supposed to be, I think, out of here tomorrow. You're solid 20 over here, Randy. Yeah, real good band conditions between us, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've got you sitting here at 10 over, whatever that means. I guess, if you're good enough to hear it, then, that's really the main thing. Well, we've been out to Colorado, and we just finished with South Dakota. So you're the first one to the east of me. So so that's good to see that the band is, it seems like it's coming around. A little noisy, I think I was a little spoiled today. We had a little bit of time early this afternoon and spent some time around 15 meters. And, it wasn't quite so noisy. And boy, when stations were there, they were there. So, but, that's just what 40 meters does. And, I wasn't sure if we're going to have anybody out and about. Maybe they were going to kind of get themselves prepared for this weekend, but we thought we'd get out here for a few minutes and make a few calls, and I'm glad we've got some stations out there. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I heard you. I've been listening for a few minutes, heard you working with the gentleman from, I think he was in Colorado there on the 7300. I did notice when he hit processor a big improvement, just so you know, listening from a little bit further east. But yeah, we talked. I guess it's been about a month ago, and he had such a great signal, and I really enjoy the conversations here. So I happened to sit down just at the right time. Hey, 0 RWB N4AJA.
Well, that's great. Hey, thanks for that input too, because I'm sure Richard is probably still out there listening. But again, it's really interesting. I mean, I'm fortunate because I had a 7300, so I kind of remember where the menus are and stuff. And it is really surprising. And because Bob Heil had a lot of input on the transmitter, of course, and just a little bit, a few little small changes give you big results. And I'm telling you, just having that compression on really makes a difference. And it doesn't have to be up really high. So it's one thing for me to say it, but somebody else has said it, like yourself, and that should make him feel better that he's on the right track to getting the audio as best as it can be.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It brought him up. It wasn't a real strong signal, but the audio did come up, and it did increase the top end, it seemed to. So, yeah, absolutely, it sounded great. Okay, Randy, hey, I don't want to hold it because I know there's several that want to get to you. So I'm going to sit back and listen and enjoy. K0 RWB N4AJA Louisville.
Well, it's always my pleasure when you take the time to stop and say hi. And I'm showing that we last talked August 24th. So it seems see how time gets away from us? But that's okay. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by and taking a look and listen there on the channel. That means a lot. And again, we do it for everybody else. We're not doing it for ourselves. I just hope people are enjoying it, whether somebody is sharing some information on different items or antennas or whatever, or has a great story to share. And that's kind of what we enjoy doing it here. And we've got a few people that are up here on the live chat as well, and have a few little comments and things to say, which is pretty cool. So, hey, listen, thanks again. Nice to hear you out there, and yeah, nice and solid 10 over here the entire time. And I hope that's for things to come the rest of the evening, or until we run out of quarters or somebody to talk to. But we do appreciate it. And if you are participating in the contest this weekend, good luck to you. We kind of stay away from the radios on the weekend, so the YL has things for us. So anyway, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and look for us again next week. November 4, Alpha Juliet Alpha, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thanks again, 7 3s.
Okay, Randy, pleasure's on this end. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed a real good conversation anytime I'm spinning the dial. So thanks again. K0RWB, I did that last time too, I think. N4AJA, bye-bye.
All right, you take care. K0RWB, QRZ listening. Anybody else?
November 0, Whiskey Alpha Romeo.
Oh, gosh, the war is back. Hey, Aaron, what's going on?
Oh, my God. Am I on the live stream on YouTube? Have I gotten you before? Awesome. Okay, I see. I got you on one of the the computer monitors here. I tried to get in earlier. Yeah, this is a War Shack, N0WAR, no war. Aaron here in peaceful Loveland, Colorado, 100 watts and AH4. Yeah, on the 7300 there, over.
Oh, great. Well, yeah, we I think we spoke before a couple of days ago, or time flies. Nice to hear that the Front Range is coming in. Second contact was our friend Richard down in Fountain, just on the south side of the Springs. I'm sure you're familiar with the area, what have you. And he's on a new equipment tonight, a new 7300 and a new Heil headset. And sounded quite good. So nice to see that the Front Range is doing well. Get a great signal on you as well, Aaron. 5, 7, 5, and 8, sometime bouncing to 5 and 9. But no problems hearing you this evening there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Randy, great to hear it. Yeah, I didn't remember even getting you before. You just happen to, I'm a subscriber to your channel, and I saw you were online here running hot. So thought I'd holler up here and try to say hi again, so I'll be permanently on YouTube forever. Yeah, I'm raring to go for the contest this weekend here. I guess it started already here, Mountain Time, possibly. So yeah, glad to say hi. Yeah, I heard you talking to that Colorado station earlier. You said he was the Superstation or something like that. So that's awesome. I won't hold it up. I'm sure you got a line of people here. I'm glad I was able to get in here and say a quick hi to you. So great to hear you from peaceful Loveland, Colorado, N0WAR.
Oh, no problem at all, Aaron. And yeah, you've got yours dialed in really good. The 7300. It's not overdriven. It's not overbearing, but boy, the audio is just right there in front. That's the technical term. I like to say it's bright. It's right in front of you. I don't know if that's a really the technical term for it or not, but love what you've done with it. And weekends are generally the times I'm away from the radio with things that we do around here on the property. So I'm sure others will have a really good time with the contest. I know, I'm hoping anyway that the bands will be open like they were today, or have been most of the week. I think people that are going to be participating are just going to have a great time, and I think there'll be a lot of contacts made. So, hey, Aaron, thanks for giving us a call there from Loveland. Yeah, Richard down in Fountain, he's checked in with us several times, and I just started calling him the voice of Colorado. So I think it's kind of a cool thing. But hey, nice to hear you, and thank you for taking the time to give us a call. I do appreciate it. Again, good luck in the contest this weekend, and we'll be back again next week. So if you're out and about and you happen to hear us, Aaron, by all means, take a minute or two, give us a call, and we'll just kind of see where things are at. Maybe we'll touch base and see how you did on the contest. So anyway, thanks again. Enjoy your Friday evening, and again, good luck this weekend as well. November 0, a Whiskey Alpha Radio, Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, Aaron. 73s.
Roger, 73, Randy. Thanks a lot. Good to hear you. N0WAR.
All right, take care. K0RWB, QRZ, listen. Any other stations, please?
Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Bravo Yankee.
Kilo Echo 8. It sounds like David. Oh, I hope he's done. I hope he's done with the last bag of concrete. What do you say, David?
Concrete's done. I got my tower up by myself yesterday, and I'm getting closer.
Have you got any new pictures posted, or the same ones from the other day?
Just the same ones from the other day. The wonderful rain moved in yesterday, and so I haven't been doing much of anything other than I went and got the winter project.
Okay, fair enough. But you did get the tower up, so you're making some progress. and all the concrete is done and finished, correct?
Correct. The only thing I've got now is the gazebo to go up and get the rest of the yard levels up.
Well, I think that's great. We've still had rain hanging in here today, so I'm sure you're going to get it here real soon. They did say a little bit ago that we're going to have clear skies and 65 for a high tomorrow, so that means you'll probably get it in a day or so. So at least that's progress, but we could sure use a day or two to dry out there. Go ahead.
Roger that. Like I said, it started yesterday evening about 5 o'clock here, and it's been off and on all day. I had to make a 45-mile run. The white spot, an old Maytag square body wringer washer. So I've got to restore that this winter.
Oh boy, yeah, you're going to have one project after another. And you say, I used to have that in the beginning as well, David, and this is how I used to do it. I don't get those projects anymore because I would drag mine out all winter. And she just got tired of it and ended up buying something new that didn't have to be fixed up. So I'm not sure how you'll do it, but that's how I am doing it here in my house there, Roger.
Hey, Roger that. We got the room, got our sewing room painted, so I've got the IKEA cabinets to go together. So if it's raining tomorrow, that's tomorrow's project.
Oh boy. Well, I think you said something before. You're kind of a mover and a shaker. You don't sit still too long. So you've definitely got your work cut out for you. But hey, I think that's great. Well, you're getting some of your projects done, and it sounds like you're helping out Mama as well. So I guess that makes everybody happy there, Roger.
Roger that. That way I can keep going on what I'm working on, and as long as I get her stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is here. If there's a small little project that she wants done and I can knock it out real quick, I try to get that done when she's working here during the day. And then once that's completed, then here in the evenings or like tomorrow, got a little bit of time to myself. You got something we've got to do in the afternoon, but we try to reserve the weekends for family stuff and working here on the property. So that's kind of a compromise that I've been able to work with, and it's certainly okay. We try to get a little bit of radio time, of course, here during the week. I know I'm sure you realize that as well, and so if we got to take some time off the weekends, then we'll certainly do it there. Go ahead.
Roger that. That's what a nice day. We usually do something. Go somewhere, just go for a ride, get out of the house and get away. I've got 4 dogs, so they like to go for a ride too, so we can take off and go for a ride.
There you go. We do the same thing. We've got 2 dogs. We try to get them out of the house at 2, and that sun will come out and start burning off some of this dampness. I think that's one of the things we're going to try to get done in the morning, and we've got a meet up with some other family folks in the afternoon and a couple of projects, but hey, that's okay. We've also we've got Sunday to work with as well, and then Monday we'll hope to be right back at it again. So I appreciate the update, and again, we got your pictures on there. Hopefully you'll add a few more as the project gets finished, like to see what that tower looks like and so forth. But I do appreciate you stopping here tonight, David. Glad we had a chance to talk again. And the concrete is done. Boy, that's one big hurdle that's over with there. Go ahead.
Roger that. And then I put the tower up by myself. I was kind of sore. I had to move the hot tub 10 inches from where it was because it just wasn't quite right to sit under there. So when I went to run the railroad jack to raise it up, put the roller under it, I sat in the lawn chair and run the jack.
And there you go. Hey, whatever it takes to get it done. You know, hey, I learned a long time ago, work smarter, not harder. So if that's what it takes, by all means, do it there, Roger.
Roger that. That's what I say. And she does allow me to get things to make work a little easier at times, too.
Well, I think that's great. Good for you. Well, hopefully the rain will end for you there, and you can get the rest of everything completed, get dried out a little bit and what have you, but really great to hear that you've got the concrete done, and that way you've got that portion done and you can kind of tidy up the rest of it, and then it's going to be smooth sailing from there, I've no doubt. So, David, thanks for giving us a call this evening. We're going to see if we can get a couple more before we've got to shut down here pretty soon, but we wanted to try it this evening. So, thank you again, and thanks again for the update on your project. It looks like it's coming to a close here, and we're going to try to be out here in the evening. So you hear us, give us a call. Of course, we'd be more than happy to kind of see where you're at. So anyway, you and the missus have a good Friday evening and a weekend coming up as well. And we'll look for you again next week. Thanks for giving us a call this evening. Kilo Echo 8 Romeo Bravo Yankee, Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you, David.
Thank you, Randy. I'll keep you updated, and I will get more pictures on as I get more complete. 73, Romeo Whiskey Bravo, Echo Romeo Bravo.
Okay, David, take care. 7-3s. Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo, QRZ listening. Any other stations, please?
Kilo 0 Romeo Whiskey Bravo. This is Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Papa Zulu. Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Papa Zulu, Louisiana.
Oh, boy, I love getting into Louisiana anytime I can. Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Papa Zulu there, Roger.
Roger, Randy, I talked to you yesterday, and I figured I heard you on again, got an update on the YouTube channel, and I know it's 4 times we got a contact, and I get the confetti party, so this makes 2 if we make this one. And also, I was trying to get together yesterday. I had U59, and I don't know if I forgot to write it down or what happened there, but yesterday I put it in QRZ, but I just wanted to get back with you and verify the report. I believe you said it was 5-7, but I'm not sure. Back to you.
Well, let me take a look here and see what it said. Yeah, I had it. I did log it as 5 and 7. That's what I did. So if that'll help you any, of course, Marlon, by all means, if you want to update it like that. Yeah, you're halfway home. This is number 2. But yeah, hey, thanks for giving us a call. We weren't really sure, again, because of the big contest this weekend, if there'd be anybody out here or people getting prepared for, I think it's probably started, as we're going off of Zulu, it was 2300 Zulu, I believe. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So maybe some portions have already started, not sure, but we kind of reserve the weekends for family stuff here on the property, so we won't be partaking. We enjoy ourselves here during the week. We got more than enough stations to talk with there, Roger.
Oh, absolutely, and I don't know if you're going to work them. I'm going to try to get in there a little bit. I'm working on a 160-meter dot hole. Not that I'll need it for the contest, but that's just here. Also, your signal report today is 5-9. Again, you're booming down here in Louisiana. Definitely got a good signal on you, good audio. We're probably just going to hang out and work on this antenna a little bit, but I did want to get in here and try to get work on those 4 contacts. So I'm halfway there, like you said. I know you got a lot of people out there, and I think you said you were going to kind of wrap it up here shortly. So I'll get out of here, but definitely glad I was able to get back in and make sure that I had the right thing on the signal report for yesterday. So and I'll let you get back to everybody else. Back to you, Randy.
Oh, no problem at all, Marlon. I appreciate it. And, yeah, I know what it's like working little projects and having the radio in the background. Kind of makes it a little bit of fun. Time kind of passes while you're doing that. So, yeah, no problem hearing you. About the same again, 5 and 7 here in the receive. And, I'm really surprised that the antenna does as well as it does here. It's not very high, and it's not in the best configuration, but I have to give them credit. It just works, and we're just really amazed and pleased how well it does work for us. We did pick up another antenna today. We've got an 80-meter dipole that we've got mounted up here on the tower, kind of next to the 40-meter in different locations, of course, but tied on to the opposite side of the tower. So we're going to give that a go later on this evening. I think we might just listen a little bit. We were able to hear a few local stations in my area on 40 meters on the antenna, but of course we couldn't transmit. It was really high SWR. So we wanted to get another 80-meter up in the air. We were over at our store earlier today and were able to pick one up, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, Marlon, you're halfway home, my friend. I'm sure we'll probably get the rest of those completed next week. If we're out and about, and I'm sure you will be as well. So I look forward to it, man. And always nice to hear you come back in. And yeah, we want to get you down as a log as a regular for sure. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for giving us a call this evening. Really didn't have a problem pulling you out of there. So you got a good signal coming up here as well. Good luck on putting the 160 together. And if you're going to be in the contest this weekend, good luck to you. Hope you do well. And next week will be interesting. A lot of people entering the contest. We want to kind of hear how they did. So that'll be a great thing to hear next week. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your night, Marlon. And we'll talk to you next week, no doubt. Kilo Golf 5, Romeo Papa Zulu, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo. Thank you again, 7-3s. Okay, QRZ, any other stations, please?
Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Alpha Mike.
Was there a station ending in Papa Mike?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip the switch, Randy. It's Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Alpha Mike, Roger.
Okay, Kilo Tango 4, Romeo Alpha Mike. Greg, hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. I just tuned into the YouTube channel, saw you were on here, wanted to say hello again. I think I talked to you 2 days ago, Roger.
Yeah, we've got, it would have been Zulu time. We weren't out here on Thursday, per se. It was Wednesday, but Zulu would count it as the 28th. So, yeah, this is number 3. And, again, first contact into Florida. Nice to know that at least we're getting there. It's noisy. I was hoping it wouldn't be as noisy as it is, Greg, because, 15, 17, even 10 were really quiet this afternoon. But 40 meters has raised its ugly head there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, you started to fade out a bit there for a moment, but I still heard everything you said, Randy. Now I guess we've got an X-Class flare that fired off the other day, so it might get a little noisier, Roger.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm looking at here on the top of my logger, and it's got KP at 1, Alpha's at 3, Sunspot's 96. That should be pretty good. And then the SFI is at 112, so we should have pretty good propagation. Again, I just was dumbfounded how well the upper bands were today, and if that holds over the weekend, gosh, I bet people are going to have a great time in the contest.
Well, I certainly hope so. I wish them all luck, and I'm sure the sun is waking up, and that's what we've been waiting for. Start waking up, but I heard you, saw you on there, and I know there's a lot of people probably trying to get a hold of you, so I won't hold it like I did the last time, and I apologize to anybody for taking a little bit extra time the last time, Randy, right?
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Again, we try to be very respectful of everybody's time. That's how it works. This is not the contest channel, so this is not 5-9 QRZ. And, the 10, 15-minute QSOs can be kind of tough. We try not to do that. We try to find a middle ground, and I think everybody seems to handle that. We do, like I said, do try to be respectful of everybody's time. But, if you got something to say, something interesting, something you want to pass along, and that's kind of what we wanted to do when we put this channel together. And I'm hoping everybody, will get something out of it as well. Greg, Roger?
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to add today, other than I've just been watching, which sounds like you have been too, those solar activity. And I also, I don't know if you're using the ham clock or not. I'm using that, so I have all the X cluster. I got the solar flare numbers and all this stuff, and the sunspot numbers, so they rotate on a basis there. So I've been kind of watching them. But I'm hoping everybody does good this weekend, Roger.
Yeah, I do too. Again, as I said earlier, the weekends are kind of the time when we step away from the shack to do some things with the family, working here on the property and what have you. And we don't get too much grief during the week, only if we're here in the shack in Studio A, which where I'm at now, next to the wife's office, and she's on a Zoom call or what have you. It can get a little loud in here, so we'll either move to Studio B, which is downstairs, or we'll just stay off of it. But in the evenings, I think we're pretty good. and then we give our time to the family on the weekend. So it all works out real well. And if the band will hold like it has, Greg, but you're really good. You've come up really good. The audio is terrific. And I don't know if it hasn't dropped yet, but it's been really solid. Again, I'm hoping that's things to come later on this evening there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I hope it holds out too, and I hope a few more people come in there and say hello and wave their hand at you too, Randy. But I think it's only going to get better, my friend. So it's good to hear you in there, and I don't know how long it'll hold, but I appreciate it very, very much, Randy.
Yeah, no problem, Greg. I'm glad you did. This will make number 3, contact number 3. She got one more. I'm sure we'll get that one squared away sometime next week, I have no doubt. And we'll have that big confetti party in your name. Then we've got you down as a regular. So you get all the perks that go with being a regular. I haven't figured out what it is yet, but it certainly sounds good. But anyway, we certainly enjoy making contact with operators first time, but we also enjoy people we've talked with before, because everybody's got something to share or something to say. And again, this is a great thing about amateur radio, and I think there's some really great operators, and we've enjoyed what we're doing, and we're going to continue to do it, and hope those others do as well. Roger.
Hey, Roger, Randy. Very good. Very good. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and I'll put you down here as also my third contact again with you, and look forward to number 4 and many more. And I appreciate you several masters, and I appreciate you having the YouTube channel. It's quite informative, and I really enjoy that.
You're bleeding over, Cal. We've been here for an hour. Station, I've been at 2223 for an hour. Could you QSY somewhere? Sorry about that, guys. Hey, sorry, Greg. Had somebody sitting right on top of me. I've been sitting here for an hour, so I don't like to do that. But you gotta do something from some point. Anyway, thanks, Greg. Hey, we'll do number 4 next week. 7-3s. Enjoy your Friday. Kilo Tango 4 Romeo Alpha Mike Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo. 7-3s, Greg.
Roger. 73, Randy. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo QRZ. Listening to any other stations, please.
Kilo Delta 9 Romeo Bravo Yankee.
Okay, Kilo. How did I put that in there? Boy, something's going crazy here tonight. Maybe put this in here right. Kilo Delta 9, Romeo Bravo Yankee. Hey, good evening, Joel. God, what a great signal.
Yeah, you're coming in real good too here. Figured. I saw you got a notification on my YouTube here that you were on, so I figured I'd stop and give you a holler and say hello.
Oh, well, seriously, it's amazing how that works. And I think that's the slickest thing. I didn't know about that for the longest time. I've always seen it when I'm watching a video or something. Never understood what it was. And when we started to check in with Alex down in Cutler Bay, Florida, and he mentioned hitting the notification bell, and I was like, oh, okay, what does it do? And he told me, and it's a pretty cool deal. Well, I'm glad you got notification. That's really cool. And hey, this is number 3. Not the third contact for us. Guess we got one more, and we're going to have you put you in the log as a regular as well there, Roger.
Roger that. I'm looking forward to it. Don't have a lot else to say here, so I'll let you try to get a hold of somebody else here tonight. So, 73 to you, Randy. K0RWB from K89RBY.
Yeah, fine. Are you on the FTDX10 tonight?
Yeah, affirmative.
And tell me again, what microphone?
Well, I've got a Pro 7 Heil headset here.
Do you have the black one or the red one?
I have the red one.
Oh, well, you know about the red one. The red one actually is more powerful and has better audio. That's actually what Bob said, Bob Heil. We had a Zoom call with him, I don't know, a month or two ago. He was making a joke, Joel, because somebody had mentioned to him while we were on the Zoom call that they had the Pro 7, and he asked the same question. And he guy says, "I have the black one." He goes, "Oh no, you should have bought the red one. They got much better audio and they work so much better." So I had to ask you that as well. Hey, congrats! Oh boy, I tell you, it is loud and proud. Boy, that is terrific audio.
Well, thank you much. Like I said, you're sounding really good too. Yeah, I remember you mentioning something about your conversation with Bob Heil on that. I kind of figured. I don't know if that's probably not true, but yeah, who knows though? Well, Mr. Heil did make the thing, so he'd know.
Well, I don't think there probably is a difference because I don't think they wouldn't have any sales in the black model, and I think it's just a matter of color, of course. But the first one I heard was Alex, which is down in Florida, Whiskey 7 Hotel Uniform, and it was a remarkable difference with his audio on that headset. I have the Pro Elite. I'm not using it here in the shack. I have that down in the other location. I use the Pro Elite on the FTDX 10 down in Studio B. I use that one down there, and we've got that one dialed in pretty good. Up here is the PR 781. So we definitely have Heil products, but boy, that's a really good combination. Good to know that. So if others are out there listening and are looking at an FTDX 10 or have one and contemplating a headset, boy, listen to Joel on his Pro 7. That's a really great sounding audio. Hey, congrats, man.
Hello. Roger that. Okay. Well, I'll sign off here. Let you try to contact somebody else. Okay. 73, dear Andy. Hello, everybody else listening. Your K0RWB 89RDY.
Okay, Joel. Hey, thank you, my friend, for coming back, giving us a call this evening. Number 3. Well, maybe we'll get number 4 for you next week. Hope to do. Anyway, hey, enjoy your Friday night, and thanks again for giving us a call. Kilo Delta 9, Romeo Bravo Yankee, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo 73. Okay, let's take a minute here real quick just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I haven't done this lately, but I need to do it again tonight here to make sure. Any portable mobiles or QRP stations? See if we've got any of those out here real quick. Any portable, any mobiles, or any QRP stations that like to check in with us and say hello? Come now. Yeah, we'll try it one more time. Any portable mobiles or QRP stations would like to stop and say hello? Any portable mobiles or QRP stations? Come now, please. Well, I know there's one in the distance, and I had a little noise come across at the same time. Try it again, please. I think I heard was that a Kilowatt Golf 4 question mark? Okay, Kilo Golf 4 question mark ending in Charlie. We're getting there. Okay, let's see how I did here. Kilo Golf 4 Whiskey Hotel Charlie. Roger?
Roger. Name is Elvis. Echo Lima. Victor Indian. Yeah. Where's the Dallas, Florida? I'm running a TFC.
Okay, Elvis. Well, thank you for giving us a call. I think you said that you're currently in Florida. Is that a Roger? Well, I would say you would do a lot better without the static crashes I have, and there's some stations that all of a sudden seem to be nearby. I think it'd probably be a little easier in the clear, but we're having a fight with that. So we're getting about 50% there. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I know how the static crashes are. I'm down in Denellen, Florida, and we've been shooting thunderstorms for the past 4 days. I know how you feel.
Yeah, he came up really a lot better that time. You're down in Nellis, Florida, I think you said, and the crashes are somewhat, but and I don't like to say my frequency, but we have been here for about an hour, and we had people moving right next to us that haven't really helped us out a whole lot, but we'll try to work through it. But we did get the location. I'm gonna have you about 5 and 5, Elvis. About 5 and 5 there, Roger.
Roger. Well, I got 60 foot of tower, 45. I'm going to build a 5-element, 6-man quad, and put it up down here, 69 feet, counting the 3-inch mast pipe. And I got to fix my Kenwood TL922A amplifier, and then I'll be back on the air. Over.
Yeah, with that kind of setup, you'll definitely be on the air with a 5-element 6-bander. Yeah, I would say you'll definitely be the big boy on the block. Well, I look forward to that. But hey, I wanted to thank you for giving us a call. It's something that we should be doing more often. If there's any weaker stations, QRPs, portables, and so forth. But we did kind of remember tonight, so we want to take a minute and see if there's some stations out there. So I'm really glad that you did. And did you have an address one time out in Kentucky, and you've moved down to Florida, or are you just snowbirding?
Oh, no. Sold the house in Kentucky. This is my new permanent roosting house right here. Not going nowhere. Over.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, well, good for you. Glad to hear it. Well, Elvis said that, I forgot, I didn't tell you, the name here is Randy, and our QTH, we're 35 miles east of downtown Kansas City, Missouri. We're generally out here in the evenings around 7 o'clock Central here on 40 meters for a couple hours if we can, if the band and conditions are okay. We also do a live stream here on YouTube, which we're doing right now as well. So if you're ever interested in listening to our QSO to see how you actually sound on the air, you could go to our YouTube channel, which is our call sign K0RWB there, Roger.
Papa India.
Well, Elvis, thanks for giving us a call. We may have to shut her down. We've got stations on both sides of us that's kind of bleeding over here. But, hey, thanks for giving us a call here this evening. And we're out here, like I said, out here during the week. So if you're out and about next week, give us a call, and we'll just kind of see where we're at. But thank you so much for the first contact here on 40 tonight, and look forward to doing it again. Enjoy your Friday evening, and you take care. Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey Hotel Charlie, Kilowatt 0, Radio Whiskey Bravo, 7-3. Well, we'll try it again here. If it's going to be any worse, then we're going to shut down. K0RWB, QRZ, any other stations, please. I've been sitting at 7223.5 for an hour, and you got to move in a half KC from me. Can you move, please? We've been here for an hour on 7223.5.
Sorry.
Thank you.
The contest, no doubt.
Well, I don't think this is going to work tonight, folks. I hate to say that, but there's stations, there's a contest going on. We got a little bit of time out of it, and I apologize. It's just not going to work, but we will be back again next week. And for those that are going to be in the contest this weekend, again, good luck to you. I hope you make lots of contacts, and will give us something to talk about the first of the week. This is Kilowatt 0 Radio Whiskey Bravo. We're going to say 7-3s to everybody. We're going to be clear QOT. The frequency's open.